What is up, y'all? Welcome back to Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Just thank you guys so much for tuning back in to yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about your spiritual path. I thought this would be a pretty interesting reading to do. So yeah, let's not waste any more time on today. I'm gonna try not to keep you guys too long. I say that every video, but then I end up reading for like 20, 30, sometimes even 40 minutes. So yeah, have a snack. But yeah, let's hop into the reading. So 3 piles here. It's gonna be a choose an essential oil kind of reading today. So the first essential oil here is Easy Mood. I'm not a promoter or an endorser or anything, so I'm not going to talk much about the brand, but this is a very good brand of oils. This next one is Deep Breath, the Deep Breath blend. And pile number 3 with the Feel Good blend. All right. So go ahead and take a deep breath and just listen to your intuition. The timestamps to your reading is going to be in the description box below. You got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I will see you guys at your reading. Peace. What is up, pile 1? Or those who have chosen the Easy Mood blend essential oil, here is your reading. So I think I want to start off with some oracle cards. I actually forgot the name of this deck. I believe it's like the Life Coach deck. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with this first. Then we're gonna get some tarot. Then probably pull some more oracle cards at the end for some advice and guidance from your spirit guides. So spirit guides, angels, the collective energy of pile 1. What's next on their spiritual path, spirit? What's next on pile 1's spiritual path? What's next on pile 1's spiritual path, spirit? Okay. Can I get one more, maybe? Uno más. Okay, let me start off with this one first then. Core values. Follow your heart and make your values a priority. Yeah, a lot of you guys are really, and I'm smiling right now. I don't know why Spirit's making me smile and blush right now. A lot of you guys are just really have been doing a lot of self-love work. And a lot of you guys have also been doing a lot of shadow work as well. Yep. A lot of you guys have been doing a lot of shadow work and working through some things. You got follow your heart, make your values a priority. You got fear here with your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. And then you got rejoicing. You have learned how to make the most out of life. Yeah, these two really go hand. I feel like I'm going to put this first over here. I feel like this is what you guys are leaving behind in this previous stage of your spiritual path. Now, if you guys have are currently going through, I'm sorry, I got a little frog in my throat. If you guys have been, currently going through, maybe feeling a little bit ungrounded, just feeling like a lot of shit's going on around you, dealing with a lot of fear. Maybe some of you guys, I'm picking up, some of you guys are deciding on switching careers, or some of you guys are just graduating, just a very few, maybe graduating high school or college or graduate school or something, or finishing up with like a training program, and you're not sure what moves to make. Some of you guys might even, want to do something different with your degree, or do something different, or maybe not necessarily traditional within your career path or your degree, which could cause a lot of anxiety. I get that. I completely get that. Both of my degrees are in social work, and look at me now. But yeah, I love tarot. I love my spiritual part of my career, but also I'm currently going through a training program to become a life coach. So it's social work related, kind of, sort of, but a little more untraditional as far as my degree goes. But hey, who cares, right? But there might be a fear for some of you guys, and you can apply this to any area of your life, a fear to move forward, maybe in a love situation, or maybe wanting to move locations, or whatever this kind of change or shift. There's like a fear of, the outcome of it, or fear of even how to do it, or, what steps do you even need to take, or what even is your first step, I mean, hey, I can completely resonate with that, because I'm kind of in the same position now. But you know what? It's about trust. It's about, leaving behind this fear of the outcome, fear of, things going bad, because you create the outcome that you, think about. So if you're fearing that, or have any kind of fear, then that's, the outcome that is going to be manifested into your life. So really, you guys are moving out of this fear stage and moving towards a more energy that's in more of love, and also in, the frequency of your of your life's purpose here. Yeah, I'm getting life purpose here for you guys. Yeah, this feels a little bit more like career related. But like I said, you can apply this to any area of your life. So for some of you guys, your career could be a part of like your purpose, your life's purpose. Now, people get confused with careers and think that, oh, my purpose in life is to be a doctor. No, your title, your title is not your purpose. Your purpose is, it is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just for you. Being a doctor could be a part of your purpose, but it is not your exact purpose. Does it make sense? Your purpose could be, to help a certain, population of people, or to provide healing to a certain group of people, whatever it may be, or even to lead. Your purpose could be to lead. But yeah, it's really about you finding your purpose in life. And I feel like you guys are really on that path. So if you guys have been, fearing that, I'm not on the right path, or I feel like, nothing's going right, just trust and know that your spirit guides really have your back. You are on the right path. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing, even if the things around you may not seem like it. But just know that everything happens for a reason, and everything happens for a purpose. And it's really for you to really understand yourself, and to really, it's more of, releasing the I. The I dissolves, but after that dissolves, what's left is you. So it's really you coming into you. You figuring out your core values and what you feel like you should, believe in life, or, releasing, old limiting beliefs, or even belief systems that society has, forced on us. But a lot of you guys are really unhooking those hooks, and you're really coming into yourself. You're figuring out who you are, not what others tell you to do, or not what others want you to be, not what your parents want you to be, not what Nana wants you to be. you know, that's good and all, but, they only see you on the outside. But only you know who you are on the inside. Only you know what your soul is here to do. Yeah, and you're just figuring that out right now. And I feel like you're really, really coming into this more, I don't know, this card right here gives me like the sun in the tarot card, and the sun is, happiness, like pure happiness, pure joy. And I feel like this is what you're really stepping into in this next part in your spiritual path, is because you've really followed your heart, and you're, doing things in life, maybe even pursuing a career that is more exciting to you, more passionate for you. You're finally doing what you want to do, and you're reaping that happiness because of it. So that's definitely what I feel like is on. Oh, wow. And here at the bottom of the deck, you got authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Yeah, you guys are just really... the music changed then. I kind of jumped. I wasn't expecting it. Let you know how shaky I am. But yeah, oh, wow. Then you got spiritual teacher underneath. So yeah, some of you guys might even be attracting like a spiritual teacher, maybe seeking out, spiritual help, maybe Reiki healing, maybe some of you might even be diving into tarot readings, or maybe even going to get more tarot readings. Hey, my Etsy shop is always open whenever you guys would like that. I'm also getting like shamanism, shamanic practitioner. Maybe for some of you, this next stage in your spiritual life is maybe you, maybe becoming a spiritual teacher, or really getting that boost, into this next stage because of a spiritual teacher, or some spiritual help, or spiritual healing. But yeah, just be yourself, guys. That's what's gonna really pull you through. So let me put these to the side. I'm gonna go to tarot. Okay. Okay. So Spirit, what's important for Pile 1 down this path? What would be important for them, Spirit, for Pile 1? Oh, I'm not gonna take all these, it's too much. What's important for Pile 1, Spirit? Wow, you got the star in reverse here. Yeah, this is you guys just really not losing hope. Really don't lose hope. Like I said, some of you guys might still be in the trenches right now, or still in the deep, or in some sort of fogginess or darkness right now. This is not the time. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Not the time to lose hope. This is not it. Like I promise you guys, like your breakthrough is like around the corner. For some of you, might even be literally. I don't know why that just came through. What else, Spirit? Can I get like one more? Yeah, what's important for them on this path, Spirit? Oh, and you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. this is you guys continuing to release fears, release doubt as well. For some of you guys also, I feel like one thing that will be helpful for this next part of your spiritual path is for you to get physically active. Yes, I said it. I know just a few of you rolled your eyes, but yeah, physically active, guys. Get out and about. You know, the world is opening back up. Don't let that be your excuse to just sit around your house doing nothing all day, or sitting around your house and talking about I'm in hermit mode. Child, you are not in hermit mode. Get out there and go do something. I'm telling you. You know, healing is not going to come by you sitting in your door in your home, not doing anything, or even just going to work and going home. You guys, you know, got to get out and about. Let's say you're looking for love. Love might not show up at your job. Love might not, and I'm quite sure love's not going to show up just at your doorstep. You're going to have to go out, you know, and get whatever it is that you're wanting or wanting to manifest out of life. Even if it's just you taking yourself out to eat or going out with some friends. One thing I do remember, I was watching a video, you know, about different signs that your manifestation is coming into fruition. And one of the signs was being asked random acts. So, you know, maybe you're noticing lately your friends are, you know, asking you to go out all the time now. Take those invitations, or take the invitation or two to go out to eat. You never know who you might run into just being out and about. If your friends like, hey, you want to run to the grocery store with me? Go. Like, don't just sit inside your house not doing anything, guys. That's sitting in stale energy, you know. That's stale and stagnant energy. You don't want to sit in that. You got to get out and break out of that in order to feel better as well, feel better emotionally. You know, start exercising these core values that you've been, you know, developing and remembering. Yeah, just really get out and about, guys. Get active. Go get physically active. Go to the park. Go running or walking or jogging, whichever you prefer. I'm personally a walker. I'm not about to do all that running, but yeah, go. I don't know. Spirit's just really pushing, like, go do something. I don't know who needed to hear that, but yeah. Yeah, and then here at the bottom of the deck, you got the Knight of Swords. This is forward movement. It was in reverse here at the bottom. But it's like some of you guys are just not making enough moves or not putting enough action to your talk. It's like all bark and no bite. Spirit's like, enough of that. It's time to get up, get out and about, go do something. If you're wanting to, you know, change careers or get a new job or something, okay, put in applications. Call these places. And Spirit's talking to me about that too. Call these places, you know. Say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I was just calling to see if you guys had a chance to look at my application. That's it. And you're going to get your answer right then and there, but you're not going to get it by just not doing anything or just sitting around waiting for something to manifest in front of your eyes. It's not going to happen like that, y'all. Yeah, so just really what's important for this next stage is action. Become more action-oriented. And what's funny is usually the suit that is more about action is the suit of wands. And you don't really have any wands here at all. But what's coming through is definitely action and just not sitting around waiting for something to happen, but going out and grabbing it. Yeah. What should power one avoid on this path? What should they avoid? Ooh. Oh, there the wands go. Okay, you got the 9 of Wands, and you got the 5 of Pentacles. Yes. Here we go. It's that fear right here, y'all. It's this despair right here. This is what you have to avoid. Like, seriously, you guys, you know, if you're working on this right now, working on releasing fears, doubt, self-limiting beliefs, or whatever it may be that you're releasing right now, release it and don't look back. Now, I know that's easier said than done. I completely get that. It's easier said than done. But what's really going to be important for you guys on this path is for you to really become more grounded. Some of you guys, you know, might not be meditating. What's going to help you with this next path is you meditating and you really becoming more grounded and more in tune with yourself and more in tune with your higher self as well. That's really important, is being in tune with your higher self. Yeah, you see how she's you know, she's pouring into the water right here. You know, this representing the you know, intuition, you know, the more emotional, more spiritual side of things. But she's also pouring here on the ground, which represented, you know, her connection to the earth and her connection to you know, just Mother Earth and being grounded. So, you know, she has this good balance between the both of them. She's pouring equally into both, and she's benefiting equally off of both as well. So definitely, oh, this is interesting. You know, I forget that the cards here are vice versa. So they have like a back to them. Yeah, it's almost like her higher self, like she's more in tune because she's, you know, more in balance with herself. Even I'm even picking up, like, you know, divine masculine and divine feminine, because she has so much balance within herself. You know, she's able to, you know, have these you know, experiences and these connections with her higher self in the spiritual realm as well. And these look like shooting stars right here. It's like a wishing on a star, wish is coming true. So yeah, definitely becoming more grounded and becoming more balanced within yourself will definitely put you at a state where you are manifesting like fucking crazy. But keep these fears away. I'm saying that like it's easy as hell, but it's not. It's not. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not an easy process, but if you are actually working diligently through it, working through these fears, working through you know, the healing process and your shadow work, keep doing your shadow work, guys. You know, another part of shadow work is also therapy, y'all. Go get some therapy if you need to. If you got a lot of stuff going on in your head, you know, go get a little bit of therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I go see a therapist myself. I don't know why people think that something got to be wrong with you in order to get it. Whew. Anything else on here, Spirit? Nah. Let's pull from this clarity deck here. Spirit, how can oops, just drop some. Okay. How can Power One trust that they're on the right path? Okay. How can Power One trust that they're on the right path? Okay. Okay. So you got home life. Wondering, what are your feelings, beliefs, or stories about the act of aimlessly wondering? How does this give you an important insight into thoughts and patterns that are keeping you stuck? Yeah, this is really just reiterating what I was talking about is these self-limiting beliefs and patterns that you may find yourself going through, or even, self-limiting beliefs or beliefs that you've developed growing up from your childhood, maybe from, you know, religion or like your parents or your family, or what you've seen, in your family, family dynamics, how this is really taking a reflection on how these things affect you today. What is your relationship, or what are your thoughts or feelings on, um, certain belief systems or certain patterns that you may find yourself constantly going through. Got competition. How are your beliefs around competition holding you back from your highest good? How are they moving you towards it? What do these beliefs teach you about your approach to relationships, work, and conflict? Interesting. These are some really good, like, reflective questions. I definitely want you guys to, you can even pause the video and kind of answer it yourself. And you can also screenshot these if you like. I know folks like to. But I feel like with this home life card, I feel like one way that you'll be able to trust that you're on the right path is when the things around you start to kind of go back to normal a little bit. Now, normal doesn't necessarily mean that things will go back to the exact way that it was. Normal could also be things going to the way that it should be. So, if you're manifesting a better home life, or, better maybe work-life balance, or, less stress, you'll know you're on the right path by when things start to get a little bit better, or things start to slow down a little bit. I'm picking up as well. Or for others of you who are kind of going through, things are going a little bit slow, things are going to start picking back up. Now, when these changes do happen and they do come, they might not be like everything happens at once. I feel like it will be, one surefire, sign that, okay, I finally made this step, or if this thing is finally, come to fruition, or, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's when you're going to, know that, okay, I'm on the right path. I'm doing what I need to be doing. And for some of you also, I'm picking up with this wandering card. Some of you, part of your spiritual, this next spiritual path is you, just continuing to release, old beliefs and really developing new ones that are, more in alignment with who you are. Yeah. But with the wondering, I feel like some of you guys are going to be like wondering, maybe, trying out different, for some of you, it might be trying out different religions or different spiritual paths. It can be trying out different spiritual practices. So if you have been, thinking about these things, or thinking about certain, trying out other things that are, different from what you've used to do, take that leap. Go ahead, go for it. This is your confirmation to go for it. I feel like this next path is you. It's almost like you're a child and you're just soaking up this new world around you, this new outlook and view that you have on life now. You've released this fear, and you've released this, doubt, and all that other stuff. And now you're looking at the world with, brand new eyes, and you're just like, wow, what have I been missing all these years? Another thing I'm picking up, especially with this star card here, and I'm getting a lot of stuff off this fear card, but one thing that was kind of brought to my attention recently by one of my mentors, is the ego. Starting my spiritual path and my spiritual journey, I've always thought that, oh, I have to like demonize my ego. My ego is just awful. It's just bad. It's just, I gotta completely get rid of it, and, all this other stuff. But, we've taught in the spiritual community to do that, to demonize our ego. But what's really needed with your ego is balance, is collaboration, is knowing how to work with your ego, not against it. Now, when you learn to work with your ego, you're going to notice a huge shift in your releasing. Okay, I can just about guarantee that. You're going to notice a huge shift. But yeah, definitely, guys, just don't necessarily try to control your ego, but work with it. Work in collaboration with it. There are different ways to do that. This is a general reading. I don't want to get too deep into that, but if you want to get a personal reading with me, we can discuss that more, or even just in the comment section, guys. We can start a conversation down there. I don't mind talking. All right. So Power One, Spirit Guides. What advice or guidance can you offer them right now? What advice or guidance can you offer Power One? Your spirit guides love you so much. Yeah, they love you so much. Oh. And I was laughing when I said that. I laugh a lot anyway, but I'm a goofy person, so. But yeah, figured that was gonna come out. You got laughter, you got list of love, and you got food. Laughter. Laughter instantly lifts a situation or environment into a higher vibration. Wow. Hang out with kids, watch a comedy, or just start laughing. If nothing else, start with a smile. Yeah, some of you guys, or anyone who's watching Power One, smile more, laugh more. Instead of watching all these sad and, depressing movies or horror movies, ain't nothing wrong with the horror movie. But if that's all you're watching, you're taking in all those kind of lower vibrational vibes and energies. Start watching more comedy. I was just thinking about that the other day. I kind of found myself, because I used to love horror movies, but I found myself recently watching a lot of comedy movies, and also a lot of animation, like kids shows and stuff. I mean, ain't no shame in my game. I mean, I am a kid at heart anyway. I love Scooby-Doo. Don't judge me. But yeah, you got a list of love. Write a list of all the people who deeply love you. Think of all the people who deeply love you and feel the love. I think this is a really good exercise for you guys to try. I feel like this is, a sort of gratitude kind of thing. I feel like your spirit guides want you to maybe start a gratitude journal if you don't have one already, and just really start to be thankful for what you do have. A lot of us like to, harp on the past and what we've lost, or some of us might harp on the future and what we are wanting for the future. But what's the most important thing is the present. It's the present. You can't change the past, and you can't have a future if you're not doing what you need to be doing in the present. You can't have that future that you want or the future goal that you want if you're not doing what you need to do in the present moment to get there. The future is unwritten. It's you know, as we go. But you know, what you do in the present moment really counts. And I feel like your spirit guides really want you to really understand that this goes back to the action thing where we were talking about, is you really putting in more action into your goals and into the change that you're wanting to manifest in your life. Yeah. You got food. Ooh. What you eat affects your vibration. Today, pay attention to what you are eating. Eat more fruits and veggies. Good, healthy, from the earth nutrition. Receive the high vibes from Mother Earth. Weren't we just talking about her earlier? Feel the high vibes from Mother Earth and give thanks. Grounded. Yeah, we were talking about her when we were talking about being grounded, guys. Yeah, honor your body by, you know, watching what you guys are eating. I've noticed, and it's funny because I was just on TikTok yesterday, I think. Yeah, I think this was yesterday, and I saw one. She was talking about just how, you know, the food, especially like mainly fast food, has just not been tasting the same recently. You know, I used to find that very, you know, just weird. Because I mean, don't get me started on like Domino's or Papa John's or like Popeyes. I had a Popeyes, you know, the chicken sandwich. I had a Popeyes chicken sandwich the other day, and it was just not the same as it was when it first came out. Like, how many of y'all have like experienced this with other restaurants? Like, it was on and popping like just a few months ago, but you know, I don't know, recently the food just hasn't been tasting the same. It's been tasting very lower quality, and after eating it, I did not feel good after that. Not like physically, but spiritually, like energetically, I didn't feel too good. So definitely, guys, let's cut back on eating out, okay? Let's not eat fast food too much. If you are, let's limit it to maybe once or twice a week, but you guys should be cooking at home, eating your fruits and veggies. If you need to do like a detox diet for like a week, do so. You can even do like a water diet to reset your system for just like a day or two, or just a few days. Use that at your discretion. Make sure you guys are looking this up. I'm not a nutritionist, disclaimer. But yeah, just really be careful of what you guys are putting in your body, okay? Yeah, I think that's all I have for y'all. I hope I said something that resonated with you guys. Please let me know how the reading resonated with you in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my video. It is really helpful when I get, you know, the likes. It gives me more recognition and more viewers, so I can, you know, spread the vibe, spread the readings, and help as many people as possible. But yeah, also check out my Etsy page to book your own personal private reading with me. The feedback I've been getting on my readings, personal readings, have been amazing so far. So definitely check out my reviews and check out, you know, the readings that I offer on there. I would love to read for you guys. But yeah, stay well, guys. Stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Peace. What's up, everybody? For everyone who has chosen group number 2 with the deep breath blend, here is your reading. So I'm going to start off with some oracle cards. and then move to tarot, and then probably finish off with some more oracle cards for some advice and guidance from the spirit guides. Oops. Okay, reading one went pretty well, so I'm excited for you guys' pile. All right, spirit guides, angels, please provide clear guided messages for group 2 on today regarding their spiritual path. What's next in group 2's spiritual path? Spirit, what's next in group 2's spiritual path? Whoa. Okay, you had one fall over here. You had this one come out. Oh, I kind of forgot how many I pulled for group 1. But I think I'm on like one more maybe. Put one more. What's next in okay, this one wanted to come out. Increase. Ooh. Okay. So you got authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. You got intuition. You are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. And then you got increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. I love this pile already. A lot of you guys, if you've been trying to manifest something, or you've been praying about something, or been wanting some sort of change or transition in your life, it is right around the corner. Yes, this next stage in your spiritual path, or what's next in your spiritual path, is because of all the hard work that you've been putting in. Yeah, for those of you who have been putting in the hard work. Now, for the few of you who may not have been doing quite as much as you should have been doing, or could have been doing, this still applies for you. Like I said, this is what's next. So don't fret, don't worry, don't stress. Just know that, let this be your incentive, I guess, to keep working hard, keep persevering, keep moving forward. But anyway, yeah, what's next for the spiritual path is some sort of manifestation of whatever you have been trying to manifest. For some of you, this is maybe, I'm picking up like straight up money. Like, I'm noticing a lot of like gold here, and the gold is kind of taking me back to one of the some incense that I have on the packages. It's called gold, and I'm just seeing like all the little gold coins on there. So for a lot of you guys, there might be like some money coming in for you, or like some sort of like influx. And for some of you, it's like a steady flow of income or money. So this could be like a job for some of you who are trying to manifest a job. Yeah. Or even, some of you may even been wanting to start your own business. If you've feel led to do that, go for it. This is your confirmation that it will be successful. But just make sure that you're doing, things. If you're doing something for a living, or doing, whatever it is that you're doing for a career, make sure it's something that's passionate to you. It's something that's really near and dear to your heart. But if it is, then you have absolutely nothing to worry about, because you guys are definitely on a really good path. I feel like you guys' life path, like in general, is to live in abundance. And I feel like some of you guys, in the past may have struggled with money, struggled with finances, struggled with your job. Maybe even somebody, academically, maybe in school. But I feel like, or even, just your family, maybe in general, kind of struggled with money a little bit. But I feel like, you went through this stuff in the past to really get to this point of abundance in your life. I feel like part of your life path or your life's purpose is to live in abundance. Ooh, sorry. I had to, or at least I thought I had to sneeze. It wouldn't come out. But yeah, you guys, you're meant to, really live a very abundant life, very prosperous. Living the lifestyle that you are, really craving to live. And I feel like you're gonna get there because of you being yourself. Like whatever you're doing for like a career, I feel like part of your life's purpose might be a part of your career. Now, people, and I talked about this a little bit in group 1, but people, when they say, oh, what's your life's purpose, they list their career or list their job title. That could be a part of your life's purpose, but it's not actually the purpose, if that makes sense. Your title could be a doctor, but maybe your purpose here is to provide healing with your hands, or provide, whatever kind of healing to people who might be in pain. So don't confuse your job title with your life's purpose, okay, y'all? But definitely, whatever it is you might be doing for a living is going to be a part of your life's purpose. So I feel like you guys are definitely on the right path. For those of you who might not be in careers that you love so much, you might be looking to change or switch, do so. Change isn't going to happen by you just sitting on your ass and not doing anything or not applying for jobs. If you're wanting a new job, you have to apply for a new job. It's not just going to show up in your hands. So definitely take more action. Really lean in on your intuition on what steps to take next in your life. But yeah, I feel like definitely what's next in your spiritual path is just it's change and transformation, and just you really learning to be your true authentic self, and not giving a fuck what anyone has to say, not giving a fuck what anybody got to say about your career choice, what you want to do for a living, or what you want to do to bring in income. That has nothing to do with you. That's their problem or issues with you. So definitely fuck anybody who has anything slick or negative to say about you and your life, or the decisions that you make that that are best for yourself. That has nothing to do with you. Keep on moving forward and keep persevering, and keep on trusting keep trusting your intuition, y'all. Yeah, keep on trusting into your intuition. And if you have not been listening to your intuition as much, let's start exercising our intuition, okay? Let's start meditating. That's for one. Let's start meditating daily. Even watching like the things that you're putting in your body, maybe the food that you're eating. Yeah, that was an interesting message. I kind of want to go ahead and move over to these tarot cards. Okay, Spirit. What would be important for Oh, another thing I feel like on this next spiritual path, I feel like your intuition is going to be heightened. I feel like, for some of you, it's going to be, I'm picking up like psychic gifts as well. So for some of you, you might be activating psychic gifts that you may have, or becoming more aware of them. Um, for some of you, you may think it's your intuition, but you may actually be like clairvoyant, or like what is it, cognizant. So if you're not familiar with like those terms or different, psychic gifts, look those up. I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, because I'm picking up like high priestess here, a lot of you guys are really tapping into your gifts on this next spiritual path. So definitely, yeah, because you got that plus next to this increase. So it's definitely going to be an increase in your intuition and an increase in your psychic gifts and abilities. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. It was choked up in my throat. I had to spit it out. So Spirit, what's important for group 2 on this next path? What would be important for group 2 on this next path? Okay, this really wants to come out. What else? Okay, I'll take them, Spirit. So you got the 4 of Wands in reverse. You got the 8 of Cups, yep. You got the Death card. This was sitting on top. I had the deck just sitting on the side when I was reading these cards. So I guess it just made its appearance. Temperance. And then you got the Sun. Woohoo. I feel like, especially with this 8 of Cups here, one thing that's really going to be important for you guys on this next spiritual path here is to really, if you have released things, people, habits, behaviors, whatever it is, if you have already released those things, leave them in the past. If you're in the process of doing so or needing to do so, do it and leave it in the past. It really, really no longer serves you guys to really hold on to things or people or whatever that just are obviously toxic to you, toxic to your body, maybe, toxic to you mentally, emotionally, definitely emotionally. If you guys are in like a toxic connection or relationship right now, I feel like this next spiritual path is going to really give you the strength to really move forward and make some change or a difference in your life, because yeah, like continuing down that will just really lead you to not be happy. So we don't want that, okay? I feel like another thing that's important for you is balance. Balance for sure. I feel like you may have quite a few things, or maybe like I feel like with this increase, and I know I've said that like 3 times, but because I'm trying to like piece it together, it's clear as day in my head, but when you're trying to get it out, and I'm sure if you read tarot or psychic, you get it. I feel like with the increase of, whatever it is that's coming to your life, I feel like this increase is also going to, or this manifestation is also going to kind of come with a challenge. Now, with any sort of change that comes into your life, the challenge, I feel like for you guys, is learning to balance it out in your life. I'm not sure what exactly that is, because, it's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like what's going to be important for you, and what might be a challenge for you, is learning to create balance. Let's say you're getting an influx of money coming in. Okay, the money's good, but what are you going to do with the money? Are you about to waste it on just stuff that you really don't need, or are you going to take care of your responsibilities? Are you going to invest in it? I was on Instagram the other day and I read this thing. I think it was Elon Musk that said it. He was like, if you win $30,000, would you go buy a $30,000 car? I mean, for most people, they probably would be like, nah, I would rather just, maybe put a good down payment on the car and pay the lease every month. But honestly, that's, especially capitalism, for those of you who are here in the US, that's how they're stealing your money from you by having y'all just buy this stuff. Like, if you got $30,000, go ahead and buy that $30,000 car, or buy a $20,000 car. And so you have that other money to invest in. I feel like buying the car would be an investment. That's a good investment. Like, if you're gonna buy a car, buy the whole thing out. Don't sit there and pay the note on it every month, because that's gonna keep you in the hole, even longer, and you're gonna be just paying all the interest and stuff. So, that's, an example of it, of balance, making the right decisions with your manifestation. So, you can apply that to any situation that you're going through or wanting to manifest. But definitely balance, and, just make sure that you're making healthy decisions. Now, when I would hear stuff like this in tarot readings, I'd be like, oh, fuck, well, I might just make the wrong decision. Or what if I do make the wrong decision? Or what if I think I'm making the right decision and I'm actually making the wrong decision? That's just my anxiety talking to me. That's just your ego talking to you as well, y'all. So, kind of putting your ego to the side, whatever decision you do make is going to be in alignment with what you need to be doing anyway. So don't worry about that. If, like I said, this next stage in your life, you're going to be highly intuitive. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what moves to make. You're going to know what boss moves to make, what to invest in, what to not invest in, what, and if you don't invest in anything else, invest in yourself. Self-care, y'all. If, you getting this, steady flow of income, or even, an increase, or maybe even like a promotion at your job, try working in, maybe like a monthly massage or something, or a mani-pedi every month, or, whatever it may be, or going to the salon, or whatever it is. Invest in yourself, y'all. You can't, keep your money bound up. And I keep talking about money, so I definitely feel like a lot of y'all in this pile are gonna get some money coming in. Now, general reading, this may not resonate for everybody, okay? So don't be in my comment section talking about a month that went by and I haven't gotten anything. I didn't tell you were. Okay? This is a general reading, y'all. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel strongly that that message is for you, then it's for you, okay? But if you're not sure, then it's probably not. And that is okay, okay? Also, if you're wanting to manifest something, don't be out there looking for it. So if I do say, you're getting money, don't be looking in the mail every day looking for a check, or, looking for it. If you're manifesting something, put your order into the universe and release. Let it go. Okay? That's the best way your manifestations will come in. Put your order in and you let it go. Forget about it. It'll come to fruition, but not if you're out there just looking for it. Okay? That's another message that came through. Ooh, okay. What should Pile to avoid on this path? What should Pile to avoid on this path, Spirit? What should Pile to avoid on this path? Okay. Fell on the floor. Okay. Yep, you got the 10 of Wands here. Then you got the Hierophant in reverse. So definitely, I feel like what you should definitely avoid is putting too much on you, okay? If you guys are used to, in the past, being a people pleaser, just doing for everybody else, and, just what I was talking about, investing in yourself, self-care, self-love. If you're used to putting other people's, wants and needs before your own, in this next path of yours, it's not going to do, okay? It's not going to work out well for you. Because you see here, he's carrying all these sticks, he's kind of doing the most. I don't know if you guys can see, but he got all these 10 logs on his back, when he he could have just taken them just a few at a time to lighten the load. He could have asked for help. He could have even asked for help. Simple as that. So if you have trouble, giving yourself, but if you're giving yourself willingly, but have trouble accepting help yourself, that's an issue. It's not going to do you in this next path, okay? You have to, be open to help and support from people. You can't, and I'm picking up a little bit of Scorpio vibes, tad bit of Capricorn, a little bit of Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, a little bit of Virgo too. But if you have trouble accepting help from others, that's a problem. You have to have that equal balance. We're talking about balance, y'all. Gotta have that balance, okay? Kind of also picking it up a little bit from the Hierophant here in reverse. You guys gotta have some, even though the Hierophant in reverse is a little untraditional, in which I definitely feel like you guys may be a little bit untraditional in, maybe what you do spiritually. But, what's really going to be useful for you all is to really accept help and support from others. This could even be like a spiritual teacher coming in to help you, or you seeking a spiritual teacher, or like a life coach, or like a mentor, or even for my witchy poos out here, maybe, a coven, whatever it may be, if you call called to do so, go out and do it. Go seek it. It's not going to just show up at your doorstep. Go seek it. That's how you're going to really create this balance in your life, is by you, pouring equally into your cups, okay? But just really what you should avoid is just really taking on too much. Learn to say no. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. It doesn't matter if it's your parent. Look, the other day, y'all, and it shook me to the core. I was having a conversation with my mom about something, and she wanted me to do something for her that I just really did not want to do. And I told her no. I told her no. And at first I felt guilty. I felt so guilty for being like, no, I can't do this for you. I have to put myself first and do what's best for me. I don't think I can, do this for you, at least not right now. I was expecting such a harsh reaction. Not to say that everybody won't get the same reaction, but, I was expecting a bad reaction, but she reacted pretty well. She was like, you know what, you're right. I, didn't think about how much you have on your plate and how much load you're carrying. But you know what, guys? That's called self-love, because guess what? I was setting a healthy boundary. That's a healthy boundary. If you're not putting yourself first, it doesn't matter who it is. If you're not putting yourself first, it just won't. It's just going to lead you more stressed out and you feeling, very much more unbalanced and ungrounded. So definitely learning to put healthy boundaries up with people in your life, y'all. I don't care what your relationship is with this person. Have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. I promise you, it's going to pay off so well for you. Let's get these cards. Spirit, how can Pile 2 trust that they're on the right path? How can Pile 2 trust that they're on the right path? How can Pile 2 trust that they're on the right path? Ooh, okay. Ooh, friendships, yeah. I feel like I definitely get like a friendship vibe. What I was saying, like spiritual teacher or, somebody. I definitely feel like with this Four of Wands, this is, you attracting like-minded people who really get you, people who you really vibe with. This next spiritual path of yours is you finding, for a lot of you guys, you're finding your soul tribe. You guys are really developing true friendships with people who really got your back, because not everybody has your back. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. Some people are just attracted to the light that you have, and they want to steal it for themselves and leave you with nothing, or making you feel bad or guilty about who you are. And I'm speaking from experience, y'all. You got hope. Think of a big dream you have. How do you stop yourself from moving forward with this dream? What are you trying to protect by doing so? Yeah, this is like almost like a hesitation for you guys to move forward, or a hesitation from you guys to step into this new path of yours, this new stage in your path. It's the same path, it's just different parts. You could finish one lesson and move on to the next one. I mean, that's just how this life goes, guys. This is, the spiritual path is no joke. Just because you're getting this increase and this influx of, money or manifestation, whatever it is, doesn't mean that you will not have to work for it, okay? Or do right by it. Yeah, silence. Where is there too much noise right now? How can you bring more silence into the space where you are questioning? What feelings and associations do you have around silence that you need to be worked on, too? This is interesting. Maybe for some of you guys, you are doing too much. Maybe you, like I said, too much burden, too much on your plate right now, doing for other people, or maybe taking on too much at work, or maybe have like a stressful job or a stressful, you know, whatever it is that's kind of stressing you out right now. You know, are you setting, like, going back to the healthy boundaries, are you setting healthy boundaries with yourself, with your job? And what people don't understand about their jobs, if it's not in your job description, you do not have to do it. And no, your job cannot fire you for not doing something that was not in your job description. You can sue them for that, y'all. But if it's not in your job description, you don't have to do it, okay? Just, you know, and you don't have to be an asshole about it either. You really don't. You can, you know, have a conversation with your boss like, hey, I have this and this going on. This is you know, a lot on my plate right now. I'd rather finish this task first, or these few tasks first, before I, you know, start something new or take on something new. You know, you can have these adult conversations with the people around you, y'all. Just, you know, what steps do you need to take to really release this burden, to create this silence, to silence all the stress and silence all the, you know, chaos that might be going on around you? What steps are you needing to take right now to quiet that noise, to create more silence? How can you bring more silence, you know, into your love life, or into your work life, your career, your finances? And silence, I don't feel like it means like a stop to it. It's just like, you know, quieting it down and taking a deep breath. So maybe you guys chose this for a reason. Maybe you guys just really need to take a deep breath and calm down, and, you know, not stress about, you know, everything going on around you, but just learning to chill and set healthy boundaries, and to, yeah, just do you. Advisors. Ooh, who do you need to listen to more right now? Who do you need to listen to less right now? And how can you make this happen? Yeah, I think this really goes what I was talking about, like a spiritual leader, or like someone to help you through whatever you're going through. Maybe some of you seeking a therapist. I always promote licensed clinical social workers just because I'm biased. But yeah, maybe seeking a therapist, or maybe Reiki healing, maybe like a shamanic healing, or maybe going through like a training program to become one of those, or maybe you even, you know, doing reading tarot yourself. You know, it takes nothing, y'all. Just pick out a deck and get to reading. You know, look up the cards, the meaning to the cards. It's really not that deep. But yeah, anything else, spirits? But I definitely feel like how you can really trust that you're on the right path, or you'll be on the right path, is for sure, one, the people in your life. You will definitely feel better around the people that you're around, you know. And not to say that the friends that you may have now might not be it, but definitely if you're getting vibes from certain friends or certain people around you, trust those vibes, trust your intuition, and limit your time with these people, or even just cut them off completely. I mean, if it's your family, you know, limit your time with them. But if it's friends or something, honey, cut them off. Ain't no need to be going back and forth, child. Cut them off. It might not be easy. I'm not saying it's just, you know, easy done like that. Trust me, I've had to release friends, best friends actually. You know, the more I come, you know, and increasing my spiritual gifts and practices. But it's part of it. I mean, sorry to tell you that, but it's a part of it. So group 2, spirit guides, what advice or guidance can you offer group 2 on today? Advice or guidance moving forward, their spiritual path. I don't want to take this one. Advice or guidance moving forward. Oh, not that many. Advice or guidance moving forward for group 2 spirit. Group 2 spirit guides, advice or guidance. I saw this flip. What else? Advice or guidance moving forward. Could be like one more maybe. They're being very stubborn coming out. Can I get one? So for some of you, if you haven't been on your stuff, your spirit guides are sick of your shit. They're like, okay, let's get some work done. Okay, let's get moving. I believe in you. You got rock the mantra. How are you feeling right now? Repeat the words, I rock, 20 times with conviction. I rock. I rock. I fucking rock. Notice the energetic change. So definitely some of you guys need to try this. I rock. You can pause the video and try it now and feel how different. I feel the difference just saying those 3 times, to be honest with you. But definitely maybe changing the way that you talk to yourself or about yourself. For some of you, this could be, you know, just as simple as, you know, how you talk to yourself. You know, so just, this is a reminder, just be more kind and gentle to you, okay? You know, stop, you know, saying bad things about yourself, like I'm stupid or I'm fat or I'm ugly or whatever other people have told you, because that's not you. If you think negative things about yourself, that's not you. That's what other people have told you or made you feel. That was other people, okay? That's not you. So really learning to really reprogram your mind. Maybe listening to like subliminals. One of my good friends, Sabrina the Mid-Age Witch. I gave her a shout out on one of my previous videos. But she makes like great subliminals to really reprogram your subconscious. So that way, you know, because I don't want you to fuck up your manifestations, because that's like a surefire way to really fuck it up. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, if you're wanting to manifest money, but you keep telling yourself that you're broke, or you're not gonna get money this way, or you're not gonna get this job or get a promotion, if you keep telling yourself this stuff, that's the reality that you are manifesting, okay? So really, I'm picking up, you know, really be careful with how you're talking to yourself, the words that are coming out of your mouth, and the thoughts that you're thinking. And this can go for both yourself and also you about other people. So watch gossiping, okay? Watch gossiping. Watch when you're talking about people. If you got friends that love to gossip, don't entertain that, because you're feeding into that negative energy and it's going to come back on you, okay? That was my soapbox. So 10 things that bring you joy. To bring more joy into your life, you first need to feel joy by getting into vibrational alignment with the energy that is joy. Get into alignment. Physically feel joy. No matter your present state or circumstance. I was just talking about that. Even if you don't, you know, see it in front of you, or that, you know, what you're manifesting isn't in front of you, if it's not tangible right now, it doesn't matter. You have to feel it. You have to keep feeling it. You know, eventually that's the magnet that's drawing in your manifestation, is you feeling it. Like your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, those are like a beacon to your manifestation. So I love this card. To physically feel joy, think about or write a list of 10 things that bring you joy. Big or small things, sizes no matter. Perhaps your joy is the pleasure you feel when smelling flowers, or the purring of a cat, or going for a walk. As you build your list, really start to feel the sensation of happiness and joy bubble up inside of you. You are now shifting into the vibrational energy of joy. Repeat several times daily, and you'll be in awe of how quickly joy begins to manifest in your life. I think I might actually try this out myself, y'all. One thing Spirit has been getting on to me about is keeping a gratitude journal. Just writing down whatever it is I'm grateful for or thankful for. I'm working on that myself. I'm not perfect. This message was for me as well, so I'm definitely going to try this myself. So I challenge you all to try this as well. You know, try both of these. You know, this is your spirit guide saying, hey, if you want more joy in your life, feel that joy. If you want more money in your life, feel that money around you. You know, and as you're like, you can even change this to like money. So like if you're wanting to manifest money, write down, you know, how you'll feel when you have this money. Write down how you'll feel when you're spending your money on the things that you need to be spending it on. Write down what you're going to be spending it on, you know. Be as specific as possible, and that's how you bring in your manifestations, y'all. Look at your spirit guides giving you some manifestation tips. Giving me some manifestation tips, because that's what's up. But I definitely feel like your spirit guides, you know, advice going forward is to really shift your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. So instead of, you know, being in a state of lack, begin to shift in, you know, the state of abundance. And like I said, with this practice exercise right here, you can change that to anything that you're wanting to manifest. You can change it to love, career, new job, releasing toxic people, releasing toxic habits, behaviors, whatever it is. Here's your little cheat sheet right here, y'all. But I think that is all I have for you, pal, too. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Please check out my Etsy page to book your own personal private reading with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. It would be really, really helpful for my channel. And also don't forget to check out my Instagram at melanintuition28. But yeah, stay well, pal, too. Stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Adios. What is up, group 3? Last but not least, for those of you who have chosen the Feel Good blend, here is your reading. So I'm going to start off with some oracle cards, then I'm going to go to some tarot, and then finish up with some more oracle cards for some guidance and advice. Whoa. Looks like your spirit guides are chatty already. Yeah, they're definitely very chatty. They keep on wanting to fly out. All right. Spirit, please provide clear, guided messages, healing messages on today for group 3. Spirit, what's next on group 3's spiritual path? What's next on group 3's spiritual path? Yeah, y'all, spirit guides are super chatty. They got a lot for you. Okay. Okay. Let's get one more. Universal Mind. I forgot how much I pulled for the other groups. I'll give y'all maybe like 1 or 2 more, maybe. Universal mind, you are about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. You got synchronicities. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronicity and synchronistic events lead you to a new direction. Ooh. So a lot of you guys are going through quite a bit of change and transformation right now. A lot of you guys might be in very like hectic situations, or maybe have gone through some sort of like some sort of problem, or maybe some sort of, I don't know, I'm picking up like disaster or maybe even just, you know, going through, you know, some sort of, you know, stage in your life right now where you may not be as stable as you want, or, you know, even financially stable, or maybe you're not stable in your love life, or maybe there's an issue in your love life that maybe you're needing some advice through, or needing help to get through, or just wanting to escape it, or not knowing, you know, what moves to make. But this is reading like a story to me. And you got mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. Oh my gosh. Spirit is on point already. Okay. So, you know, like I was talking about, I definitely feel like some of you guys have gone through recently something, you know, some sort of problems going on, or maybe you have one now, or this could even be in the near future. You know, something may pop up. I feel like whatever it is, it might have been very random or unexpected. Or even maybe you know, planned for it or was looking for it, and maybe it's not as what you thought it was going to be. And this might not resonate for everybody. I don't feel like it's going to resonate for everybody. But definitely for a large number of you, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are really just going through some sort of change or transformation in your life, or in some area of your life. You know, take what resonates. And you're just really looking for like, you're just like screaming at the sky like, damn, is this it? Like, can I move forward? Can I finally get a solution? Can I finally stop, you know, being tortured? Can I finally, you know, the end of my misery? Can I put an end to my misery? And I get that, y'all. That's so understandable. I completely get that. Maybe even for some of you, you may even have been single for a really long time. I get that too. Some of you guys may have been single for a really long time. And you're just like, okay, universe, I've done a lot of healing. I have really, you know, been doing good. I've been very good, universe. So, you know, can I get some slack? Can, you know, can I get, you know, some sort of good thing? But I definitely feel like this is kind of reminding me, I'm getting like the image of like the 10 of Swords in my head. And the 10 of Swords is, you know, it's like after a really long, hard battle, it's like finally I get I get to rest. I get to, you know, really rest and rejuvenate and really, really get back to myself. So I definitely feel like this next, you know, what's next in your spiritual path is, you finally, you know, on one hand, you know, gaining clarity on your situation. And then on the other hand, you're going to just start to notice things shaping up for you. And then for some of you, it's like your manifestation is going to come in, and you're going to see why you had to go through what you had to go through, because literally everything happens for a reason. You know, One reason could be, you know, karmic debt maybe being paid. It could be um, anything. It could also be, you know, because I'm looking at this mirror card, you know, everything happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. For some of you, this could even just be, you know, you finally like, okay, I can create my reality. I don't have to, you know, stay stuck in this stagnant situation, or, you know, stay in this, you know, state of mind of uh of lack. You know, I can finally, you know, I know how to create my own reality, and I can do that by just simply feeling the energy within me first. And what I mean by this is, let's say you're wanting to manifest true love in your life. How are you going to do that? How are you going to manifest that in your external world when you don't have that internally first? You know, self-love, that's, you know, that love for yourself, that unconditional love for yourself. Now, there is a lot in the world right now. There is a lot of conditional love. People only show you love or show you respect when you're doing what they want you to do. And I speak from experience with my family. So let me know if y'all get that too, because yeah, think about it. But you know, a lot of love is like conditional. Like, we only will give you love or give you what you want, and that's gaslighting as well. But give you what you want when you know, they're, you know, you're just doing what we want you to do. But really, they're just gaslighting. And you know, that really fucks up, you know, the rest of us too, you know, growing up. You know, kind of growing up in situations like that, they really makes us not know what love actually is. Let's put it that way. Because for a really long time, and I'm just like recently, maybe 2 years ago, coming into my spiritual practice, really finally feeling love, like, not necessarily from other people, but, you know, showing love for myself. Now, it's still a journey. I'm still, you know, on it. But, you know, still single, by the way. But guess what? I can be single for years, and it doesn't matter, because I have the love for myself. You don't need anybody else to make you feel love or make you, you know what love feels like. You can have that all by yourself. So, you know, going back to the inner reflect the outer, you know, you have to have that true love within yourself to be able to manifest it on the outside. So if you don't truly love yourself, then you can't manifest somebody who truly loves you. And that is just on period. So definitely this next stage of your spiritual path is you really understanding that the inner creates the outer. You're really going to get into the you know, the phrase, you know, what is it? I just forgot it that quick. No, I didn't. As above, so below. As within, so without. You know, the inner create the outer. Really do more research into that. Really get that understanding for yourself on how that works, especially when it comes to manifestation work. Yeah, I feel like that would be very useful for you on your next spiritual path, is just really understanding that you create your own reality, and it's all about your mindset. Now, when you start to get these manifestations coming in, make sure you're paying attention to the synchronicities going on around you, because I feel like you already have some going on, because you got 444 here. So 444 might be an important number for you, or an angel number for you. You know, that stability. I'm I'm also getting 111 or 1111. So definitely be paying attention to the synchronicities. It can be numbers, it can be animals as well. Be paying attention to maybe the animals around you, maybe even, some of the birds. For me, I'm a shamanic practitioner anyway, but my connection with animals, I receive a lot of messages from animals. Spirit guides communicate to me a lot through animals. I might see a red cardinal, and that's me knowing that, okay, these are my ancestors trying to give me a message. And, what I've learned is, being aware of maybe what I was thinking about at that moment I saw the animal, or what I might have been looking at, or maybe, looking through, or what idea may have come into my head. That's a telltale sign, on what your ancestors or spirit guides are trying to communicate to you. So definitely be practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation, y'all. Mindfulness and meditation. They're two different things. Okay? Practice both. It's going to be so helpful for you. Maybe getting a journal could be helpful too. But okay, let's hop into this tarot, because I'm curious to know, Spirit, what's important for group 3 on this path? What's important for them? What would be important for them to know, learn, experience? What's important for them on this next path, Spirit? Ooh. You got the 8 of Pentacles. So maybe some of you guys are going through like an apprenticeship, or maybe wanting to go back to school for something, or maybe like even shadow someone who's doing something that's similar to what you're wanting to do. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this around the other way because that little boy looking a little bit weird. But I watch too many scary movies. But anyway, this is the original would look like anyway. But definitely some of you guys are maybe going back to school for something, or wanting to go back to school. But I definitely feel like this next spiritual path for you is, what's going to be important for you is you really leaning on the help and support that's out there in the world for you. So if you're wanting to, let's say you're wanting to read tarot, or wanting to read tarot professionally, seek out, maybe like a tarot reading platform where you can do free readings or something, or even just getting your first deck and just maybe reading for your friends and family, or just for yourself. Yeah. Another thing that's important for you guys with this 5 of Swords here is just being careful of the company that you're keeping around. Making sure that you're not, just make sure that you are being discerning of your, like I said, the company you keep around, the places that you go. Even like the food that you may be eating. That's a message coming up. But I definitely feel like what's important for you is just having awareness, self-awareness, because that's what mindfulness is self-awareness. At its core is self-awareness. Awareness of yourself and even your environment, and how the interactions between the both of those. So definitely practicing mindfulness was quite important for y'all. Oh, okay. Oh, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like what's important for you to know regarding this next spiritual path is that things may be a little bit slow, or things may take off really slow. Now, I feel like I want to move these because I got another message coming up for this too. Yeah, I feel like, coming out of this, old, stage in your path, it's going to kind of leave you a little bit frustrated, a little bit tired almost. So make sure you guys are getting enough rest, taking care of yourself, but also, take baby steps. There's no rush. If you have a goal in mind, go slow. If you wanted to lose weight, you don't have to completely, cut everything out of your diet. Go slow. If you wanted to go vegetarian or something, maybe starting off by eating meat just 4 times a week and then, going down from there. Things don't really have to just be cold turkey or just like that. I feel like what's really important for you guys to know is that you really need to take things slow and not rush things. So yeah, just take things slow. There's no rush. Take baby steps. It's okay. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing around you or where everyone else may be in their path or life. It has nothing to do with you. You're exactly where you need to be in this moment. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about what others are doing around you. Just do you, sis or bro. I also feel like some of you guys, what may be important for your next stage is a routine as well. Thank you for that, Spirit, because I forgot for a second. But definitely a routine of some sort. This could be your routine throughout the day. Maybe some of you guys are maybe a little bit all over the place as far as like how your day goes, or even maybe you have a routine and maybe you're needing to spice things up, maybe changing something in your routine, or I don't know, just maybe changing something in your routine. Trying something different, maybe being a little bit more adventurous. Yeah, definitely seeing more like adventurous, or not even, well, yes, adventurous, but being more like open-minded, like universal mind, like open-minded as well. Just open to different things, different practices, being more flexible and it may not be exactly what you thought it would be, but maybe it's something that you need it to be. So just being more open-minded to the opportunities that's coming your way or the opportunities in your life. But yeah, kind of going back to the routine thing. Maybe this, is a self-care routine. Maybe you guys need to work on that. Or even, if it's like your career or your business, maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you're needing to, be more disciplined on your work. Or maybe have a better routine or better discipline. But yeah, discipline's coming through. And discipline is hard. Discipline is so hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I struggle with that myself. As y'all can see, I don't upload the videos every week like I said I was gonna do for myself. I may do like a week and a few days, but I set out to do it every Sunday or Monday, and I've been slacking. But you know what? Spirit's like, we're gonna get you back on this discipline train too. But I definitely feel like what could help with that is just you planning things out. Yeah, definitely just sit down and plan things out. You know, even if it's planning out your entire day, from this time to this time, I'm going to do this. From this time to this time, I'm going to do this. That's okay. It's okay to plan things out, and it's okay to stick to a schedule. That's more than okay, especially when you're trying to develop discipline in your life, because discipline is really going to help you in this next stage in your life. So get on that train now so you don't have to, stress or worry about that later on. Because I feel like what's, you know, coming for you in this next stage, or what you're stepping into in this next stage, is going to require you to really have good planning skills and to really discipline yourself. If you're manifesting like a business or something, you got to have, you got to do the work. You got to have discipline to do the work. And I'm talking to myself as well. So, yeah. What should pile 3 avoid on this path, Spirit? What should pile 3 avoid? Okay, you got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is like maybe you getting too comfortable. That's why I was saying maybe like spicing things up. It's okay to have that routine. It's okay to plan your day out. But if you get bored of it, or if you find yourself slipping back into old habits, don't be afraid to spice things up, or maybe change things around, or change a certain order. What else, Spirit? Or trying something different. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely don't. What you should avoid is slipping back into old ways or old patterns. Or even, old people that you might have released in your life, or old people who you might have, walked away from, or walked away from you. Yeah, we're not going to go back to these people. We're not going to entertain these folks either, because they might just come back around just for the hell of it, just because you're on your shit. People love to mess that up, but you're not going to fall for it. You're smarter than that. You're not dumb. You're not insecure. You're very intuitive, and you're going to know what's up before it even happens. But definitely avoid just falling back into old patterns. That's the main thing that I'm really picking up from this. So if you find yourself, slipping back, spice things up. That's your message. Spice things up. Try something different. Do something that's going to put you back on your high horse. Yeah. So let's see. How can a group 3 trust that they are on the right path? Oops. Fun. How can a group 3 trust they're on the right path? Inner sight. Wow. You already know the answer. Say it loud. Toward what within? Towards what? Oh my God. Towards what within it do you have resistance? I don't know if it's just my brain or not, but I don't know if that makes sense or not. Towards what within it do you have resistance? Child, I don't know. What do you want to do about this? So this is definitely saying, one way you'll know that you're on the right path, you're doing what you need to be doing, is when you don't have any resistance towards your path, or resistance towards this, new endeavor that you're pursuing. You're having fun. You're just flowing with it like water. That's the key. You're just going to be flowing with it. You're not going to force it. If you feel like you're forcing something, or you're forcing yourself to like something or someone, or whatever it may be, if you feel like you're forcing it, it's not for you. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not where you need to be. But when you actually, flow like water with it, and it's something that might be, second nature to you, or innate, then you're on the right path and you're having fun with it. Yes, things can be hard work. Career can be hard work. But ultimately, if you feel like it's just all, hard work and no play, it's probably not the career for you. If you feel like you can't, be flexible or have some sort of fun with it, with what you're doing, or you can't, flow with it, if it's just, boring, then it's probably not for you. And you know what? You don't have to stay in that space. You can move forward. People will be like, oh, I don't want to go back to school. I've already been to school, or I don't want to spend more years in school. Well, what's just a few more years versus the rest of your life, So just take a different perspective on, your goals and the moves that you're making in accordance to your goals. Try not to be blindsided by the logical aspect of it, but when it comes to your goals and your passions, let's lean a little bit more towards our heart space, our intuition, because that's what's going to bring you the most fulfillment, is when you're doing what you're passionate about, or you're around people that you feel loved, or you got a hobby or whatever that you just really love to do, or you're very natural at it, or you just caught on that quick. Yeah, you got water. Think about water and notice what comes to mind. How can these images, beliefs, or emotions help you gain deeper clarity around a situation that's weighing on you? Yeah, just what I was saying, just going with the flow. And I feel like with this money card, I feel like you're going to feel very abundant in what you're doing as well. You're going to feel very abundant on this path. Not only is it going to be fun for you, and it's going to, just flow like water, but you're also going to feel very abundant. You're going to be able to, take care of your family and not struggle, and not be living paycheck to paycheck. So far, all the readings have been very like career-ish related, financial kind of related too, which is cool. I like this. But definitely you're going to be feeling more abundant. You're not going to be in that Five of Pentacles, like that very lack, mindset, like, oh, I'm broke, or I have to do this and this and that, or I have to break my back working for years and years before I can finally see good money, or finally retire. What's really fucked up is, the country got us working 40 hours a week for like 60 years before we can finally retire. And then even when we do retire, the Social Security benefits are like, suck. Like, they're not livable at all. We spend years and years paying into a system that just doesn't, give us any kind of money, or, slack or help, when it's time for us to finally chill and relax and enjoy the ending of our lives. But that's just my soapbox on the U.S. government. But yeah, you got risks here at the bottom of the deck. This is, this new path may require you to take risk in order to really reap what you are wanting to benefit from in this lifetime, or whatever endeavor you're going down. So definitely don't be afraid to take risk. If you feel like the risk is too risky or something, really look into it. I feel like you might be surprised on the outcome of the risk that you take. Now, if this has something with harming yourself, harming somebody else, or potential abuse, we're not going to go for it, okay? But if it's a risk that is not harming anybody, go for it. I think you'll be fine. I know you'll be fine. Let me take that back. I know you will be fine, okay? Just do it. Just go for it. Whatever it is, flow like water. Kind of remind me of that song, Snoop Dogg. What is it? You want it? I got it. Dripping like water. Want it? I got it. Dripping like water. Makes me want to watch it. Okay, Spirit. What advice, guidance, tips maybe you can offer group 3 moving forward? I saw this. Journal. Yeah, why not just talk about that at the beginning? When you need to get ideas and emotions out, write them down. Holding in thoughts and emotions causes the energy to become stagnant in your body. Let the energy out and let it flow. Absolutely. I love this. I think I've talked about journaling in just about all of the piles. But journaling is probably at least one of the best things you can do as far as like shadow work, or trauma, working through different emotions, or even manifesting. Journaling is like, when you put it in words, it is very healing for you. So I definitely feel like your spirit guides really want you to get into journaling and really writing down your how you're feeling, your thoughts. How was your day? What went right? What went wrong? And, don't judge yourself also when you're journaling. Do not judge yourself. Just write down exactly how it is, and it is what it is, and you release it, okay? Don't judge yourself, okay? Just write it down and release it. Choices. Choose the good. Remember, every moment is a choice. What do you choose in this moment? Oh, I love this. Yeah, I definitely just feel like this is saying, live life to the fullest. Don't spend your life thinking like, oh, I'm going to make this decision. If I make this decision, things may go wrong. Or if I make this decision, it may not get the outcome. If you focus on the woulda, coulda, shoulda, then you're just going to be stuck and stagnant. Okay? You're just going to be stuck. But if you take risk, I don't even know where the card, where'd it go? It's over here. I'm not going to get it. But if you take risk in life, if you really do things that are calling to your soul, that's calling to your heart, the universe will take care of you no matter what. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say about it, if anybody else is going to judge you, or even if, they don't support you on it. If they don't support you because you're doing something that you're passionate about, fuck them. Simple as that. Fuck them, Tell them to have a good, nice day, have a good life, but you don't want that energy around you. So definitely don't worry about judgment. Don't care what other people say or think about you, the decisions that you're making, the moves that you're making, whatever it is that you're wanting to, get into as far as your career goes, or even, certain practices you may have. It doesn't matter. It's all up to you. You have the choice to allow what this person says to you to affect you or not. Choose to not allow it to affect you. One thing I always say is, you know, I used to have like a lot of anxiety about, you know, other people saying stuff about me, and I, you know, or I couldn't hear it, or, you know, maybe it's gossip or talking about me behind my back. But one thing I really learned that is, don't take anything personal. I mean, don't take anything personal. If an adult has something to say about you, they will say it. If they do not say anything about you, or say anything to you, or bring up an issue with you to your face, don't take it personal, because obviously they're not mature enough to bring stuff to you or communicate like adults do. So don't take stuff personal, y'all. Just do you. You can choose to allow people to bother you or not. It's all on you. You can choose to welcome in that negative energy or not. But choose the good. Choose the positive, okay? Yeah, I think that's all I got for y'all today. Oh, here at the bottom of the deck, you got no news. Stop listening to the news. The news tends to focus on fearful stories and fear. Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about this today. Oh my gosh, wow. And fear is a low vibrational emotion. Yes. Turn off the news for the day or a week. See how it changes your energy. You will hear all the important issues just from talking to other people. Yes, that, you know, I wasn't a fan of, you know, who was in office last, but the only thing that I agree with him on is the fake news thing. That's literally the only thing I agree. But yes, the media does their job. The media in Hollywood, they do their job. They will warp and really create fear within the collective of people by just, you know, telling these negative and fearful stories that are not true. They, you know, warp it to make it benefit, you know, the folks behind the scenes who want us to be fearful. So don't listen to it, y'all. Turn off the news for a while. Get off of social media for a while. Take a social media break. I feel like this is really important for, you know, your mental and your emotional growth and healing as well. Your spirit guides really want you to detach from the negative for a while. Maybe even going into like hermit mode for a while. But yeah, detach from the negativity for a while. Always, actually. But yeah, here's one tip. It's just no news. Stop listening to it. If you got to delete the app off your phone, delete the app. You know, whatever you need to do to not fall for temptation. But I think that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you all for coming to my video, for watching the whole thing through and through. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my video, to my channel. It really helps out my channel. Also, don't forget to check out my Etsy page if you want your own personal private reading with me. We can do this spread if you'd like, and it can be, you know, it's your spread, so it'll be personalized to you. But yeah, just check out my Etsy page for that. Also check out my Instagram at melanintuition28. But yeah, stay well, you guys. I love you. Stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Peace.